Are we streaming? Okay. Just thought I would do this. So, here's Blender. Y'all know how to use Blender. AX delete. Push N for FAST64. Get your decomp. This one. Saribot is here. What's the dad joke? Have you ever heard of a music group called Cellophane? They mostly rap. Oh, Sunny is here. How are you doing? Is anybody else streaming? Oh, why Daisy? That was very nice of her. She's very supportive. She's in the other room watching YouTube. Okay, I was gonna try something funny. Hold on a minute. We gotta find I'm on my browser right now. Looking for object SST, which is what they call Bongo Bongo? I never figured out why. Happy mod anniversary. Oh my god, look at all of his hand bones. Because that's the Nate stream. Oh my god, what is all this shit? Is this like gonna be like 1,000 different... Okay, let's see what happens if I import this one. So, it's a DL. Wait a minute. Let's go to the skeletons, though. This will be better. I should have done this. Double Nate stream. What? Where? Oh yeah, no, it's a double Nate stream, because that's the Nate stream there. Okay, I figured it out. Here's what we do. Go, it's not in the DL exporter, it's in the skeleton. Tell them to bring out the skeleton. Right, because see, it's weird that this tab, see how they say exporter, exporter, exporter? Actually, these are for importing and exporting. I mean, so it's confusing. It should be called importer and exporter, but it's just called like exporter in the tab thing. Any new gifts? I added a bunch of new gifts. Oh wait, no, don't do that yet. I forgot to open StreamerBot. Hold on. Stop it. Those aren't going through until I open StreamerBot. I just remembered. Thank you for reminding me. It's been a very long time since I streamed, so I have to like remember how to do everything. Sometimes I forget, okay? Because I'm busy with like trying to figure out how to do all this Blender shit. Okay. And now, StreamerBot is open, so you may continue to redeem gift randomizing. I added a few new gifts, including a couple of Warios. I hope everybody enjoys those. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. Link versus Necrid. That's an older one, though. Okay, anyway, StreamerBot is here. So everything should work. I think. Alright, what are we doing? Import a skeleton. Mode, generic. I don't think we need an overlay, but I don't know if we do or not. This is object SST. The skeleton is called G Bongo Bongo right hand skele. Okay, let's try it and see if it works. What? Whoa! Oh, there it is. Something to know about me is
Mario!
good old Facebook. Oh, is he upside down? Oh, yeah. Wow, this whole thing is super rare. Lucky. I can't hear my computer. Also, should I, like, turn on some music? Yeah, we probably want music, don't we? Should I find the... Go to YouTube? You want to suggest something? Because I'm not hearing anything, but... Sonny says, put on Nightcore. Will my stream get muted? It'll probably get muted. Is this the one we want to hear? Is that too loud? Just leave that. Is that better? Is everybody happy now? Is this an entertaining stream yet? Nostalgia. Dude, I love this song. It's so great. Okay, now I need to import something. I'd like that, because then you could go to the shop and we could all hear it. Oh yeah, I got all his hands in here. Oh boy, that was fun. Alright, so this is Bongo Bongo's right hand, which means we're gonna use this one. Let's just hide all these. Wowie, wow. Also we need to fix the materials on it. Look, this is not a fast 3D material. Oh, it's yelling at me again. It's not a fast 3D material. Fine. Okay, now it's a fast 3D material. You happy? Except we need a texture. Not a cutout. Shit, where's his hand texture? My computer's a little bit disorganized at the moment. Making Wario gloves. Actually, this was Joey's idea. Joey is the one who had this idea to make, he was like, oh, what if Bongo Bongo's hands were Wario gloves? And so now I have to do it. Yeah, he's a pretty big Wario fan. He might be the biggest. Maybe it was this texture. Nope, that doesn't work. Is this even, yeah, see, there's a UV map on this. Okay, I have a better idea. Let me open up another one. Whoa, what's happening? Unable to open F3D material library. Oh fuck. My Wario thing might have gotten fucked up. Oh, that's bad. Oh my god, all the... Okay, I just need to find where this was, though. I told you guys this would be boring, right?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Where is... the gloves texture? No, it's not in there. Hold on, I'm gonna search for this one. Let me just open up my folders and look for it. I lost it. Where is that? Okay, it's thinking. So what do we do? Right click, view. No. Where's the option to open the thing? I'm still not really used to Windows. I don't open the file. It doesn't help me. Do you guys know how to, like, open the file location of something you searched for? I thought you could just right click and do that. Oh, there it is. Open file location. Oh, I had it right there in the W hands. Okay. Okay, stop that. Wow, it's all fucked up. This is crazy. Okay, we're not saving whatever that was. Okay, here's what you do. New blend. This is new. This is what it looks like when you open it. Okay, everybody? So you're gonna see this cube. You first open. You push the A button to select everything. A for all, right? Push X to delete everything. So now everything's gone. So there's nothing here. You push N for your FAST64. Click on this. Actually, let's check for an update. Look at this. Check now for FAST64 update. This is fun, isn't it? Checking. Oh boy. I think that I have the latest one. I don't know why it says Legacy. I thought I was using like the new FAST64. Why is it Legacy? Okay, anyway, just wanted to check. So now, like I did before, get your decomp. Okay, skeleton. Object SST. Hello? Bongo right hand. Hello! Join our retirement community. Graham Cracker Loons. That would have been nice. Okay, and then click on this to see like the textures. Okay, so here we are again with this, once again. Next thing I have to do is do the thing I did last time, import the OBJ from the hands. There we go. I'm just redoing this stuff because wow, Nightbot. We haven't heard that before. Okay, anyway. Now then. I found where the texture for this guy is. So we're gonna do make it a good material. Okay, here we go. OOT shaded texture. Ghosty can hear the music. Yeah, if you want to suggest different music, go ahead and tell me you want to hear Forest Temple, because I know you do. But I didn't really think about this. 18-month mod anniversary. Wow. Sunny just had hers too. It was in this folder. Nope, I think that was wrong. Which one did I open? Oh, your other account. Sorry to hear that. Also, tell me if the music is too loud or too quiet or whatever. That's better. Okay, look. This is your Wario hand. I got him. So what we're gonna do is Bongo Bongo's hand. Yeah, 2 years. I streamed. I didn't stream for like half of the year. Like the year right now is like half over, and I didn't stream for that whole time. Well, since my birthday, I didn't. So how long has it been? It's the start of June. It's a little because I was doing this shit. Okay, so here we have Wario's hand. We're gonna push R for rotate. See, we're rotate, and then you push Z for rotate on the Z axis, and then you push 90. Except I actually want to say RZ minus 90. Okay, there we go. Then what is this? RY 90? Okay. So I think that matches the position of it. Now we gotta push S for scale, everyone's favorite. See how it's like scaling from this? It's this orange dot here. Been friends for like 3 years. Dude, I've been friends with some people for a while. You know, because time just keeps going. Just keeps doing that. December 23. That was definitely different times, wasn't it? Things were different back then. I feel like I've come a long way, because when Ghosty was first here, she was talking about, like, Nate, there's a holiday build. What are you doing with this, like, snow mod? But now I'm, like, actually modding it. Do you need something? You're going for a what? Why don't you watch my stream? I'm streaming. Hold on. I think they want to say hello to you. You don't want to say hello to everyone? Can you hear that? Okay, she said hello. Wait a minute, Ghosty increased the head size of the Lizzle post? Riddles. Sunny says thank you for the sub gift. She's had it for a while and she wanted to thank you. Okay, she said you're welcome. Have a good trip. Okay. So what did increasing the Lizzofo's head size do? What did that do? I bet that was funny. Yeah, see, I'm just trying to like match this up. Ping me the image, okay. And Control A. Okay, see, I gotta show you guys how this works. There's this orange dot right here in the middle. That's sort of what we call the origin, about like where things rotate when you rotate and stuff. So like if you push R for rotate, it'll spin around the orange dot. Push G for grab, and then see, it's like now the orange dot is like not at the center anymore, it's out here. So all you do is push Control A and it puts the dot back. Just how Blender works. Okay, so we're gonna say S for scale, making a big or small. Then we push X for scale along the X axis to stretch the hand a little bit. That was too much. Okay, now we G for grab, X for X axis. This should be good. Let's S, Y, make it wider. G, Y. GZ. Okay, I think this is good, right? Like, this should be fine. Okay. So the way to do replacements for, like, skeletons... oh, actually, Control A, all transforms. Okay. Let's save. Guys, let's do that. We're gonna save as Bongo Hands. Okay. Is Sunny adding me something? Let me check. I didn't do that thing on Discord where you said like, oh, just let the @ images put on your phone. I forgot to. Well, I didn't forget. I just didn't feel like it. Seiko is sending me cat videos. Oh my god! Look at this. The Lizzofo's head is just a big head. You're kidding me. This is great. Oh, and you can fucking see the... Oh my god, you can see the little red thing. You see that red thing there? You're not supposed to see that. That was when Peyton said, like, oh, stick something in the body to hide it. Oh my god. Okay, so anyway, I figured out a better way to hide stuff. So I won't be doing that anymore with my player models. Okay, if you want to hide something, actually I can show you right now. Check this out. Yeah, the red thing is because, well, it's like I said, where Link has to have all of his vertex groups have, like, something, so I put something for one of his vertex groups. I think that was, like, the hat or something. You know, actually, we can also rotate. R, Y, G, Z. Anyway, here's how you hide stuff. This is the smart way to do it that Peyton didn't show in his tutorial. All you do is look at his materials. This guy has a lot of materials. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, create fast 3D material. Alright, we got him. F3D light material right here. We can rename it. Rename it something. Okay. Now what you do is uncheck this shit. Go to Geo. See how it says face calling? Call front, call back? What you do is if you have both of these checked, nothing will be drawn. It will be invisible. So then you can go into edit mode and just like select the whole thing and assign. So you assign it the invisible material and then it won't even show up. It won't even be there. Crazy, right? So I should have done that with that little red thing, but that was just because I had just watched Peyton's tutorial and he said like, oh, just put something inside of the mesh to hide it or whatever. I believed him. Okay, I think this is probably about as good as it's gonna get. Control A, all transforms. I think. Let's actually, we're gonna grab this and we're gonna say Shift D for duplicate, push Y, just put it over there. Okay. He never foresaw large head Lizzle foes. You know, and his thing was Master Chief. Like, he was doing a Master Chief, so he probably didn't foresee large head Master Chief either, did he? I don't think he did. I would imagine somebody gets his mod and makes the head giant. You can see. But yeah, that was probably like the thing for Link's hat or something. I can show you that later. There's a couple of ways to do this, but I think the fun way is when you go. Oh my god, there's no vertex groups. That's weird. Wait, yeah, there is. There's a bunch of vertex groups. Okay, so let's go to edit mode. Now we're editing. See, edit mode means editing. Okay, we're editing. Now, vertex groups is this little green triangle thing. Basically these mean like the groups of vertices that the bones control. So we can click on one of these and say select, and it's selecting. See, whatever part of the model has for whatever the bone is, it'll move that. This is going to be really annoying because I'm going to have to put each one of these vertex groups has to be part of the Wario hand. Oh boy, I don't know how I'm going to do that. We can safety duplicate out here. Alright. So what I used to do was I would merge the meshes and then delete based on the vertex groups, and then, but these aren't even labeled. Like, what does this mean? I can't tell what part of the mesh this is, so I'm gonna have to like figure that out. Whoa, hello? Oh, you just made another? Okay, hold on. Object. Where's my parent? Parent? Parent. Clear parent. Okay. Now he's not in that anymore. Okay, anyway. This is really boring, isn't it? I told you guys this is why Seiko probably had nobody watching his thing when he streamed Blender. But I'm not going to worry about that. You guys don't have to be here. You know who should be streaming right now is Magma. What is he doing? I want to watch Splatoon. Wouldn't that be more fun? Okay. So I think the way Peyton did it was, where's my Wario hand? Yeah. Okay. You didn't notice? Yeah, that's, it's a Nate stream in case you guys wanted to see a Nate stream while you watch. Select the model. Select the rig. This is how Peyton said to do it. I think it is. Oh, Brett, what's up? Where have you been? Are you okay? We missed you. How you doing? It's good to see Brett. I wasn't expecting to see Brett in here. That's very nice. Brett, try the GIF randomizer. Look, we can say exclamation point GR and you get a GIF. Try the GIF randomizer. Yeah, we missed you, Brett. Where have you been? Inowa. Good one. Okay, anyway, you select the model, then you select the skeleton, and you say Control P with empty groups. Okay, what that does is that it puts... Okay, see how there's this... Look. G-Link adult right hand near DL. That's right here. You see this? It actually puts that in here. So this is that. See how nothing is highlighted in orange? When I click this, now it gets highlighted with orange. So this is... since Brett is here, I should explain what we're doing. Not super great, but better. Well, it could be worse. Been thinking of you. Actually, you know what? I saw Breton Bouchies at the store, and they were ketchup flavored, and they had Hot Wheels, and I thought of you. I would text you, but my wife stole the phone, the other phone that had that on it. Yeah, glad you're a little better. Anyway, since you're here, I will explain what's happening. Do you remember Bongo Bongo from Ocarina? He's the boss with the hands. I'm trying to give him Wario hands. See how I have a Wario glove here? So I parented that. So what we can do is hide this. And then basically, now all I have to do is the vertex groups thing, which is going to be the worst. It's going to be so bad. It's going to be terrible. Because, I don't know if you ever did, like, played with Blender, but yeah, you need to have, see, these vertex groups, they need to have something. Look, I can't even see it now. Hide that. Maybe that wasn't great that I did that. Get back into object mode, edit mode. Okay. Vertex group. So, select. Wow, there's this one vertex group that just has like his whole palm. Maybe I could just do that to start with. Thanks, Nightbot. Okay, we're gonna do that to start with. God, it's confusing me. Okay. Hide. Now, my job is, in case you're wondering, go to the vertex group. You can see select does nothing because I have none of these vertices assigned to it. What my job is that I have to select the palm and like this whole base of his hand here, and then like get it into that vertex group. So I think I could just probably do this. It seemed like the whole, like, front of his hand, because it didn't have any fingers. But... Oh, I got one on the... Sure, why not? Get these ones. Now, you guys are saying, oh, this is boring. This must be the most tedious part of making a mod. Actually, the most tedious part is the part where you make Link's hands. And then try to, like, I don't know, like, move his mask and have that like not work. Anyway, you can blame Joey for this. It's his idea. I think this is probably the best it's gonna be, right? Because there's not like a vertex there, so. Okay, then what you do is you say assign, so that now select and deselect are controlling this. Okay, great. That's wonderful. Whatever. Does he hate apples? That's weird. Why does he hate apples? I thought rats loved apples. Oh, the doctor. Oh, I get it. You're making a doctor joke. You know, that's funny, because I also eat apples for that reason, to keep doctors away from me. I also do that. Yeah, this is basically everything on his hand that's not a finger, so that was good that I did that. 1E0, 1EC. Oh man. Look at that, there's like 3 vertex groups per finger. So like, you have this one, and then this one, and then this one, and that's just like 1 finger, and I have to do that for all of them. I don't even know if Wario's glove is set up like this. Okay, big palm group. I think actually the pinky finger only has 2. So let's just say 1E0 and 1EC are for the... Brett got a corefish! That's a new one that I added today! You guys like the corefish? That corefish's name is Kyogre. Crab. You know what, let me tell you something. Also, for you guys who are wondering about the GIF randomizer, I actually have StreamerBot set up to remember what GIFs you've gotten. So there's like actually like a database of you know, it'll remember, and I can like do something with that. Yeah, the corefish GIF is very good. That was a brand new one that I added. Okay, anyway, so if I remember right, 1E0 and 1EC were the pinky fingers. Oh, there goes my dad. I talked to my dad yesterday. I just get really like... Oh, also select and then push H for hide. Okay. And then these bits left over are the bones. I really wish my dad wouldn't do this, like, well, I'd be happier if you gave me grandkids. Like, dude, I'd be less happier if I gave you grandkids. Well, we're not doing that. But it also makes me sad because, like, I don't want to, like, disappoint him as a son. Wow, Team Jacob is popping off. That's great, you guys. I'm proud of you. Well, yeah, but he doesn't have any grandkids because Silas is also not giving him grandkids. Silas was actually thinking about it. He was on the fence. But then he said, like, nah. He said, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, Brett doesn't blame me. I don't blame Silas. It's like, Dad doesn't either. Dad knows how the world is. So, I never felt like he was pressuring me, but I did kind of feel like he's just, like, sad about it. And you know what? The world being shit makes me sad, too. I think we're all sad about that, but, like, dude, like, why can't you just, like, not want grandkids? Uncle Nate, I don't know. You know, my wife has some nieces and nephews that call me Uncle Nate. Yeah, he doesn't. Dad was, like, weird when I got my vasectomy, though. He was like, what do you mean? You're single. Isn't that putting the cart before the horse? Like, no, dude. It's not. So, I will show you the trick. Okay, this is important. You'll notice this is missing the palm now. That's because I pushed H for hide when I assigned the vertices. So, what you have to do is, my mouse is fucking up. Okay, assign, see how there's assign. Now that they are assigned, we can control them with this. Then you push H for hide. Oh my god, I got part of this finger. Does that matter? Does that even matter? I feel like that doesn't matter. Okay, anyway. Next one. 1 EC, that was the tip of the pinky. Here we can select some, Control L. That just does it, and then you can assign hide. Okay. We are making progress. I think the way this works is that 204 and 21C are going to be Bongo Bongo's ring finger. No, wait, 214, 21C, 228, because it was, excuse me, can you go away? Alright, look. So here's Bongos. So what we did for Wario was palm and 2 for the little finger here. Alright? Yeah, this is what we have for Wario so far. Uncle Nate, oh my god. That means 1 EC... Can you guys help me remember this? 1 EC... Wait, 1 EC is already... Okay, we need to remember 204, 21C, 228. These 3, starting with 204, are going to be the ring finger. I just wanted to double check. Yeah, okay, 204. And then what do we got? This is the fuck you finger. Wait a minute, why is that his index finger? Then what's this one? Oh, the fuck you finger goes after the index finger? Why did they set it up that way? That's odd. Okay, and then what is this one? Thumb. Thumb is last. Thumb has 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Pinky finger, ring finger, index finger, middle finger, and thumb is the order, which is strange. Okay. Uncle Nate is going to remember 204, 21C, 228. The 3 starting with 204. Okay. I have a bad memory. Did you guys notice that? My memory is shit. Really bad memory. So I gotta make sure that I'm not goofing this up. And I hope chat will help me today. Not as bad as Seiko's. What did Seiko forget about? You know, people with bad memories should play Ship of Harkinian randomizers. Oh, if Brett is still here, I gotta ask, are you gonna play with my mod? Because you can see I'm making a mod right now. This is gonna be, wow, so this is gonna be Bongo Bongo's hand is Wario, but like this is actually gonna take longer than I thought. Sunny has a point. Everything in Tomodachi, he was just getting really distracted. That was his thing. He was super distracted all the time. I don't know if it matters much. I think for 204, we can say, see, but that's part of the other finger, so it might just be this vertex. Oh, and this one. And not that one. Yeah, let's say, okay, these 2 vertices are just going to be 204. Assign. Hide. Okay, this next one, 21C, we're going to say this one. These 2, these 3. Those. Okay. Now, assign these ones. Hide. And this should be the tip of that finger, so we can just Control L on that. Assign. Hide. Okay. Brett was planning to integrate it with channel points. Another round of updates. Wait a minute. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Did you guys also... There's a fortune. I added a few things to the fortune. Which one is that? Oh, I think that might only be a command. I don't think I added redeem for the fortune. Yeah, Ghosty has a point. Always throwing things at you. Do you do it like this? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, the fortune thing is fun. That's a template that I made in case anybody wants to have that on their stream, which would be great. Brett, I want to know what your fortune is. Let's do it. Okay. So starting with 240 was actually the index finger, wasn't it? Let me go back and double check that. Wow, Ghosty is dating her true love. That's great. Hello? Mouse. Okay. Brett is dating Renegade 8. Wow. Great. That guy is so nice and wholesome. Love that guy. Okay, as I thought, the one starting with 240 should be the bottom of the index finger, and it is. Okay, that's lovely. So I was correct. Go back to object mode. Hide this. And get this guy back here. Yeah, the fortune command, I could make that a points redeem too, but it's just pulling from like a text file that has like different things, and it like picks a random line from a text file. So I just thought that was fun to play with. Okay, now starting with 240, we got the beginning of the index finger. So I'm going to select this one, maybe this one. Maybe this one. Wait a minute. It's not your top choice? Then who is it? Farfel? The giant spider? We're fucked! Oh my god, we're fucked! Oh shit! You're right, this is fucked. Because this is gonna crash the game probably. That's how my luck has been with this modding. It's always crashing the game. Damn. Thanks, Brett. We're fucked. Okay, this is probably enough vertices actually, because it's like connecting to the. So we're gonna say assign. Hi. Okay. Yeah, see, it even got a chunk of this one. That's so annoying. Wario's hand is actually not separate fingers. Okay, 258 should be the middle of this. You wanted to see what it was? That's great. Yeah, I encourage everybody to experiment with redeems. You know, because I put a little description, like, redeem this if we're fucked. But yeah, you gotta see what it does. I think that's important. Definitely this vertex. Wow. Actually, speaking French. I'm sorry to hear that. So, okay, I think this is good, right? Am I missing any? Nope. We're gonna assign that, hide it, and then 264, right? That should be the last of it, right? So you just do that, assign, hide. Then starting at 27C was the finger here. They don't. Didn't Nightbot just say that? Nightbot, what is wrong with you today? They. Always with they. Also, this fucking vertex. What is this one doing? Boy, Wario's hands are a little weird, aren't they? Okay, anyway. Assign, hide. 294 should be the middle of the whatever finger that is. Which I guess would include this vertex. Assign, hide. Nightbot says a lot of shit. It really does. Nightbot's always saying shit. Assign. Select, deselect, hide. Okay. So the last three are the thumb, right? I think? Okay. I might have goofed this up. I don't know. I'm kind of over it. Like, it's just a hand. Like, how much does Bongo Bongo's hands move? Like, I guess he makes a fist during the battle? Jolly Roll Jason. Wow. A date with Wario. and Jolly Roll Jason. Oh, wow. I think that's the ultimate fortune of all time that anyone's ever gotten. Incredible. Nightmare Day. Sounds nice to me. I'm just over here selecting vertices. This should be the bottom of the thumb. Ghosty says, I can have that fortune. Thank you. I'll take it. Nate's going to sleep? Okay. Well, thank you for opening my stream. I hope that it, entertains everybody. You know what? I went to some guy's stream the other day, and he had a bunch of people in his chat being like, okay, I'm going to sleep now. So then he started to like talk quieter, but then like something amazing happened. So I redeemed a thing. I wanted to see what it does. And it was like too loud, and he was like, oh, you shouldn't do that, people are sleeping. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, first of all, you're the streamer, dude. Like, mute, like, if you're gonna talk quieter, why don't you lower your redeem sounds if people are sleeping on your stream, for one thing. Like, you know, don't blame me. Like, I felt bad, like, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but, like, I'm just annoyed that, like, whoops, I made a mistake because you had redeems. How are you gonna blame me for that? Nate's on your phone. Wow, mobile Twitch. Sorry to hear that. I know, if it's too loud, why is it a redeem? I just felt really bad because, like, I may have woken somebody up, and I'm like, what? You know, I'm used to streams being like, the streamer is trying to do the opposite of put people to sleep. That's what I'm used to. Okay, so I just felt like, whoops, but also it's sort of your fault too. Okay, anyway, this should be good. I think what we have here is all of the vertices assigned. Actually, I'm gonna save this. Remember, save your work frequently. Niche commit. It wasn't even like the. I understand Joey. Okay, Joey does ASMR. He says, "Everybody go to sleep. I'm whispering tonight." But this guy was like having a normal stream where he was talking normally, and then suddenly he wasn't, and I thought it was fine. So I don't know. I just felt like a dick. I don't appreciate being made to feel that way. I was excited about he was sitting there for an hour and a half trying to do a thing, and he finally did it, and I was like, maybe I'll redeem something fun just to show that, like, you know, I'm here, and yeah. Anyway, I would say it was on maybe both of us, but that's fine. Okay. So anyway, here's the bongo hand mesh. Peyton says you can delete this, so maybe I will. Let's go ahead and delete that. I just saved it, it's fine. Okay, so what we have here, you can see over here, bongo right hand skull. We got a pose, we got whatever this is, these are the bones actually. Pose, skeleton, and mesh. And that's all you need, so this should work. Then what we say is object SST, right? I think I'm done, right? So I always just feel like, oh, am I forgetting something when it's time for me to export? You guys have no idea how much anxiety this would give me. When I was like having mods crash the game, and I was like, well, why is it crashing? I don't know. What's the reason for it crashing? So then I would try tinker with something, I would tweak something, and I would say, like, okay, maybe this will make it stop crashing. And then it was this whole... Oh, wait, I have to select a skeleton. Hold on. Anyway, it was an ordeal. It was emotional, okay? This was an emotional ordeal for me. See, look, success. Do you see that down there? Success. Okay. Can I have a good fortune? Oh my god, that's the worst fortune ever! Shiver? That's the worst. Okay, so that means my game will crash. Let me open up Retro real quick, and I'll pack this up. Just hold on a moment. What do we have here? Oh, a shield. Right, I was gonna make custom equipment. Okay. So here's what we do. Put your objects that it just exported into an alt folder. You guys cannot see any of this. You can't see any of what I'm doing here, but... I think I could just... What if I, like... Hold on. Window capture. And then find retro. There, you guys see that now? Is that better? I don't want to cover up Wario Mamas. Okay, anyway, here's retro. We'll just stick that on there. That's retro. Order. Move to bottom. Oh, now it's below Blender Mine. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm in the Blender Mines. I'm working. I yearn for the mine. So here's retro. This is basically a program that packs up things into zip files, but it's like not a zip file. So create, custom, and then you pick your thing. You have to say export, and then when you're looking at alt, that's when you click select folder. You don't go and select into alt. Finalize, generate, name it. This should be named Bongo's right hand. So just name it that. Okay, retro is done. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna try to put this into the game and see if it works. Oh, my controller's not here! I might have to go and get my controller, because I put it in the living room for my wife to go and play a little kitty game with it. Brett says, retro splits out all the assets. It kind of is like, Mongo. I basically, you know, what's funny is that, so the way it works is that you have this mods folder in your Ship of Harkinian thing, and then like the mods, just like those are basically overriding assets, right? So when the game loads up, it checks the mod folder for anything, and then whatever's in there, it'll just override stuff from the game, and then so basically what you can do is make a zip file, but then rename the zip file to O2R or whatever the mod file is, and then it still works. But I use retro anyway because I'm old-fashioned. My controller. No. It's my Halo controller. Let me go get that real quick. Hold on. Hello? What's up? Brett always thought it would be cool to make mods. Hard to find the time to learn how. Yeah, dude. Learning how to mod this game was a real experience because it's just been like a whole thing about like there's no tutorials. Solaris 104, I love that game. Oh my god, I wish I could stream that game. That game is my childhood. Solaris 104. Hey, you know what would be funny if we all did a GIF randomizer and it was handsome? Let's see if there's handsome. Not happy? Oh damn, that's not handsome. Sorry. Okay, anyway, so I gotta see if my mod works. So what are we doing? Bongo's lair. Can you guys hear the game? Is actually, I forgot I had this music going. Is the game sound good enough? You guys hearing that? Okay, let's go see. Got game sound. Okay. Now, if all goes according to plan, this won't crash the game, I hope. Oh. That doesn't look right, does it? Oh my god, it looks fucked up. Why is it green? Does it put a green overlay on the bongo? At least it's not crashing my game. Oh, that looks awful. That looks terrible. Why is it green? Oh wait, I know why it's green. Hold on. Get out of this. Put the music back. I know why it's green. Guys, I Look. Because this thing that I did here, yeah, see, color index 8-bit. Oh, I should have just done that. RGBA 16-bit. That's all you have to do. Okay, let me try this again. I think it like maybe looked okay other than that. Okay, try again. Export skeleton, success. Put the objects folder into the alt folder. Open up retro. Can you guys see retro? Okay. Create, custom, select thing. Where is it? Okay, right here. See, so what you're seeing here is alt objects object SST. SST means bongo bongo. I don't know why in the game files it's called SST, but then you have all the bones. See how it's like bone 12, whatever. And then the skeleton, and then the skeleton limbs, and then these are the materials, the textures. See, text is the texture that I set for it. So basically, this is the whole like bongo bongo's right hand. So let me just get this packed up real quick, and then we can go back and see if it's not green anymore. I always forget to do that with the material. Bongo right hand. My bad, guys. Sorry. Okay. Also, the music there is my BRB screen music. It's very good. ST is Shadow Temple? That's actually a good guess. It might be. I think that's a very good guess. The other one, actually, Volvagia is like FHT, so that might be fire something, probably. Come on! Okay, let's see if it looks... It shouldn't be green anymore. You guys like my Wario player model? Oh, it's not green anymore! It looks like Wario's hand almost, except I definitely goofed up his thumb. Fire hot. Fire hot! Yeah, I goofed up his thumb. There's that one vertex by his thumb that should be in the palm, I think. Oh, that looks pretty ugly. But at least it looks like the texture is correct, doesn't it? Look at that. Let's jump. Look at that, it's a Wario. Oh, and it does like there's more of them. Ouch. Why is it doing that like weird, like, does it always do that? Does his normal hand do that? Yeah, I think both of his hands have that like after effect. That's weird. That's so weird! It looks actually kind of like Master Hand. Yeah, it shouldn't be, like, the thumb is definitely fucked up. The thumb is certainly fucked up, but, it's probably just like one vertex that I didn't do in the right group. Ouch! This is kind of funny. This was, again, I gotta give credit to Joey. Yeah, I have Moonjump on because that's, just good for testing stuff. Anyway, that's fun. Oh my god! Aha! Wah! So what we can do to fix this is you can see, look, and there's the W. This is actually like, look, see the texture for his hand is 64 by 32. And I have it like, the key is to find somebody to take care of my plants like I take care of them. Now that's gonna be hard. I'm sorry to hear that, Nightbot. Melter Master Yimblat. Very good. So anyway, go to edit mode. Brett says, a mirrored copy for the other hand. I don't know. I think I probably would have to do all the vertex groups again because they're like, see, these have like different names and stuff. That I don't know, man. Definitely, I have a mirrored copy somewhere. Yeah, the thumb, the bottom of the thumb is grabbing like this vertex. That should not be. grabbing that vertex. Okay, so what we can do is say select this one that I don't want you to have, and then remove. Okay, and then where's the palm? The palm one was right here, right? And then so assign, deselect, select, and now that one is selected in addition to the palm of the hand, which I think makes more sense, right? That should be a good fix, maybe. I mean, it did look kind of wonky, but wow, good old Dim Key. Ghosty says, "Who is Melter Master Yimblap?" That was a grunt that piloted a mech, and he would yell about explosions and stuff. He was funny. That was from one of the Halo games when they made up like grunt enemies with mechs. Let me add another window capture in here. Yeah. Except Dim Quixote is different. He didn't have a mech. He just sat there. This was from Halo 5, I think. See, look, here's your Dim Quixote. Personality and traits. Dim Key is notably very talkative, engages in rather one-sided conversations. And so, basically, when you're playing the game, you just find him. He's sitting here next to this big guy, and he just talks. And this guy sits here and says, and he just, like, grunts. And he just goes on and blabbers forever. Because he's a little talky grunt. Melter Master Yimblap. That should be an article in here, right? Yimblap. So this is Yimblap. Melter Master with the title of Melter Master. So anyway, he's just a grunt in a mech, and he yells about explosions. I was like trying to like find people to put into the text file. So that's me just like grasping at straws. Do you guys want to hear different music? So I'm getting tired of this. I can't hear it actually. I have my mic is like headphones that aren't connected to the output. You know, every time I ask for music, Ghosty always says this song, so just play this one. Okay. A little louder, maybe? This song is fine, but it does audio blindness, that's fine. I wouldn't worry about that. Because I get that too. Normally when I'm doing modding like this, I'm listening to like an audiobook or something. Some very interesting audiobooks that I could recommend if you guys want. Okay, I will tell you another magic trick that I learned from the internet. Okay, check this out. You're going to love this. Now, select an object mode, right? Select your thing. Then you say window. I don't know how much of this you guys can see. New window. Can you see the new window here on Blender? You can see in the new window? Maybe you're not seeing that. Wow, weird. Yeah, there's like two Blender windows, and it's only getting one of them, I think. Wait a minute. Oh, I know why. It's because of this. Okay, sorry. You guys, I'm looking at OBS like behind Blender. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, so anyway. Can you try another one? Window capture 4. Boy, we're doing lots of window captures today. Okay, so I have, see, there's this like other Blender window that I have on top of it. And then what you do is go in here and say like text editor. Dead hand. Oh, is that your favorite? Even more than King Boo? And a pet mantis. That's so cute. God. Okay, desktop. And then so I have this file, Blender malware. Open this. Oh, you like the dead hand. Yeah, I should have known from your profile picture. Okay, and then so select an object mode and then just like run this. And if it doesn't select any vertices, then you're good. So you can say delete. But basically that was a little program that I found that like checks for vertices that don't have a part of a vertex group. So There will be errors if you have a vertex that is in more than one vertex group. So I found this little program that like check. Congratulations on your dead hand dates and also your Wario dates and everything. It's very nice. Let's delete that. Okay. Now that I fixed that one vertex, I think it might be time to export. So we can just say Forest Temple music. Right, that's the ghosty theme song. Okay. Success. Now we will try again with the fixed vertex. That one little vertex on his palm was really looking ugly. What? Hello? Where'd he go? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so I'm gonna test it again. Then I have to do, I'm pretty sure I have to do it all over again with the fucking left hand. Oh, in Blender, let's save. There we go. Can you guys see the game? Oh wait, that other window. Let's close that one. Okay. Sorry, I'm not always looking at OBS. Anyway. Oh my god! You can moon jump also. So just cutscene's still going, I guess. Does that still look bad? It still kind of looks bad, doesn't it? Why is his thumb like up? Sonny can't wait to moon jump. That looks even worse. Why does it look worse? Oh my god, it looks worse. You stop moving the camera? Hello? Okay, you go away. Wow, I made it worse! How does that work? Oh my god! I think that's because there's like the Alright, yeah, I have to fix that. It's terrible. I can't wait for Sunny to moon jump either. I think that stream would be a lot more fun than whatever this bullshit is. Can I see that? Okay. So yeah, there's some. I think it is this vertex. Okay, this vertex. I'm gonna remove it. It's just like this vertex. Okay, so now where's your thumb? The bottom of the thumb was looking really goofy, so I think that I should also not have this one in it. Yeah, This is like the side of his index finger. You don't need that. This is not part of your thumb. What was I thinking? This is probably going to be some trial and error, guys. Is the music still playing? Okay. Let's, make sure that loops. You know, let me tell you guys something. There are some streamers out there who do this crazy, insane thing where they, like, have YouTube open with music and they just let it autoplay. And they just, so whatever autoplay picks next is what they're gonna hear. That's insane, isn't it? I mean, who would do that? You just let it autoplay, like, and then they'll sit there and be like, oh, blah, 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 what is this music? This is what... I know you do that. I was making a joke. You and Magma both do that, so I was joking. Just kidding. Anyway, we're gonna remove from this. vertex group, and then I gotta find which one was this making fun. Oh, I'm picking on Sunny again. I shouldn't do that. I'm so sorry. It's just funny because that's something I would never do. Do you think these vertices should be part of the palm? No, this one is in the palm. So this one you're gonna go sign. Okay, and then that means this one should be part of the finger, which was more murder stories. Those were interesting, I think. Those were really something. Okay, so we got 2 for the little finger, 3 for the ring finger, then this is the index finger. Okay, so that means 240 this vertex should be in 240, right? So we're gonna assign that there. And then, yeah, that should work. Okay, now where's my thumb? Bottom of the thumb. But then, I feel like, do you guys think maybe these should be part of the palm, and then the rest of the thumb should be like this one and this one? Let me check and see how the actual thing does it. I got this guy over here that I remember I duplicated him. So what do you got for your thumb? That is part of the... That definitely looks like part of his hand, like the palm. Seiko says, Blender stream? Nobody's watching, though, because this is boring, I told you. I mean, you told me. You told me nobody would watch, so you're right. Why would anybody watch this? Are you going to stream Tomodachi? I think you should do that. Okay? It's time for you to do that. What, 5 people? No, they're not. Look, this is just a thumb. So, you see, I have to, like... Brett likes to see the process. I'm thinking maybe someday I'll make a tutorial just to document everything I learned. Because, like, that would be helpful for, I think, a lot of people. It's been really hard to, like... No, Ghosty, I don't think you're nobody. You're not nobody. I'm just messing around with you guys. It's okay. I'm just picking on you again. Nate's stream is entertaining regardless. That's not true. A Seiko stream is always entertaining. The only problem with the Seiko stream is that your GIF randomizer is squished. That's why nobody watched your Blender stream, because you didn't... Look. Watch this. See? The Shamrock Shake? It's not squished. Because I have it set up with StreamerBot. So that I don't have to... Like, and the thing about... You know, that was a good... Dude, I love that Panda Surprise. That's a classic, famous GIF from the old internet. Rare Marie, good pull. Very good.
Mario!
Oh my god! Look what you fucking did! Rick, get ricked. What was I doing? Right. Okay, so anyway, see, look, object mode up here. If you want to edit stuff... That fucking Rex Viper, dude. Look at him stomping around like a dork. Okay, so if you're in object mode, you select it, and then go to edit mode. If you go to edit mode without selecting it, then you can't edit. Because Blender's weird like that. So I just want you guys to know, select in object mode, then we edit. See how that works? Can I handle success? No. I'm not, I'm suffering from success, like DJ Khaled. He's got it real tough, man. That guy, feel sorry for him. Yeah, see, this had actually part of the palm, so what I should do... Lickin'? He called it lickin', didn't he? Okay, we're gonna take these 2. I'm gonna put these on the thumb vertex group, okay? 2BB. Yeah, see, these two need to go. I think that might be okay if I do that. Just these two. Remove 2BB, assign. Seiko, let me tell you something. Next week, I have an appointment. I'm going to go open up my very first ever Canadian credit union account. And then I'll be able to like help you out. Because then I can stick the debit card into my PayPal, which I'll probably also have to make a Canadian PayPal account or something. But I'm going to help you out, okay? Because I appreciate the Captain Chicago thing. Wasting time. You're not wasting time, dude. I don't know. Like, okay, I think that if you're like in a situation where like things are tough and you gotta like work and do stuff, yes, definitely you should be spending some time working, but also don't lose sight of the fact that you need to rest. And you have to think of that as like part of, you know, being productive is resting, because you can't be productive without resting. You see what I mean? So if you look at it that way, then your downtime, your free time, your spare time, your leisure time needs to be thought of as like, yeah, less. Well, this is because I'm an old man. I can tell you guys from, you know, I've been around the block. I've seen some shit. You got to remember, it's important to have your downtime, even when there's a lot of work for you to do. Even when you gotta like find a better job, you need to remember like sleeping and just having some free time to chill is important, because you won't be able to be productive like outside of that time if you don't have your mental downtime. Okay, so I think having and I'm not just saying that to be selfish about like, oh, I want you to do Tomodachi Stream for my entertainment. Like, I'm just saying this as a friend. You know, you got to think of it that way. Otherwise, you won't be able to handle success like DJ Khaled. Do you guys think this vertex should be part of the... I think maybe this vertex was an issue, wasn't it? Let's remove that. Okay, Pinky, pinky. Ring, ring, ring. Hold on. Pinky, 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 ring, ring, ring. Index. Pinky, pinky. I wish these were labeled. Why are they labeled with this dumb hex shit? Brett says, when I stream again, probably be Quantum Conundrum. Comfort in a rough time. That's good. Never heard of that game, though. Hey, I have heard of a game called Wario World. Have you heard of this one? Maybe try that out. Pinky, pinky. Ring, ring, ring. Index. This should be index. Nope. Wait a minute. Oh, because that's palm. Okay. Palm. Pinky, pinky. Ring, ring, ring. Index. Yeah, okay, there we go. So what was it? This vertex? You signed that one? We'll get back to Wario World. Okay. Because, you know, Wario, he needs his castle, man. Like, he can't just be not having that for too long. Otherwise, he'll get upset. That game is so funny. Like, everything Wario said. Did you know Wario World, all of his voice that I used for Young Link is Wario World Link in my mod here? Okay, let me run the program again. Because I think this program will select vertices that are either part of more than one vertex group or part of no vertex group. Okay, can we go? Ah, there's this one. This one I think was in no no vertex group. Which vertex group should this go to? Yeah, this guy was a problem. This one looked like it was going... So this should be on the thumb. Okay, so we're going to say... I'm going to assign this one to the palm of the hand? Would that work? I don't know, because, like, that's... I think that's fine, right? See, the palm of his hand goes up here with these vertices, but then the thumb is, like, on these vertices. So the thumb is going to be definitely moving a lot differently now. Wow, only just under 4 months until Gaichi Anjiol. You guys ready? Okay. Save it. Safety save. Run the program again. No vertices selected. Okay, good. Dude, I love that little script. That's the thing about Blender. You can put Python scripts in it. It's great. Okay. Now then. I am going to try this again. Let me get my thing out of here. Okay. So, export. Good. Objects folder into the alt folder. Okay. Where's the retro? This is gonna be fun. Am I ready for Haiyan Chungil in 3 days? How do we celebrate? What is that? What are we doing? What's a Haiyan Chungil? Big Chungus. Korean Memorial Day. Oh yeah, that could be fun. We just had ours. I celebrate both Memorial Days and whatever else. As a dual citizen, just need proof of it. Okay, hold on. I'm putting the mod file in. Okay, let's see if this looks good. Can you guys see the game? No, you can't? Where is it? Which one of these windows is the game? Oh, there it is. We should all drink soju. Yeah, Brett, when are you doing the soju stream? We gotta see this. It's gonna be great. Yeah, Sunny's taught me a lot about Korea. I guess we can keep the Forest Temple music going. Oh my god!
You gonna eat that garlic?
Oh my god! See, there's a little thing on the screen. Does his thumb look better? I think actually his thumb is worse again. Why is his thumb going like up like that? Okay, I'm gonna say this is better, but it still looks bad. A little better. Yeah, it's still bad because there's that like weird thing, but okay, what are you doing? Will you stop? Knock it off. Look, this is better. This is certainly better. What are you doing? What are you fucking doing? Yes, it's magic. Ah! Wah! Dude, it's almost like the thumb is like backwards or something. Yeah, there's a... something about that is like not doing right. Okay, will you stop attacking me? I'm trying to... Hold on, let me drink this. Wah! See that? I think there's like one vertex. Just knock it off. Ouch. I didn't think this would be like so hard to fix. Okay, let me check on Blender and see what I can do. Oh. So, Hyeon Chungil, June 6th. Yeah, but Brett, here's the thing. She's like a day ahead of us. So you gotta remember the time zone, because it's gonna be June 5th here, and it's gonna, for her, it'll be... Yeah, Link makes a big deal out of it. Yeah, I think because that's just like a debug file. I just started that for testing. Wow, what's it like in the future? That's cool. What happens then? What happens in the future? Okay, can my mouse cooperate, please? Look. This definitely seemed like it was a problem. I'm starting to think maybe these two... It's still bullshit! Damn! I'm so tired of bullshit. Aren't you tired of that? Sorry to hear that. Imagine that. Okay, so I'm just gonna get these two. These, I think, should go... Actually, maybe on the index finger. Right? So which one was that? Driving is overrated. You're fine. Yeah, so 240. Okay. Okay, let's get these two asshole vertices. These troublemakers. Remove. Assign. Select. This should look better. Maybe? Do you think that'll look better? Maybe it won't, though. We don't need roads. This is actually maybe gonna look bad, though. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's try it and see what happens. Get him out of here. I just want this to look like kind of decent. Like, it doesn't have to look super great. Weighted where they should be. Well, yeah, see, look, okay, here's the thing. Oh, pose mode, right, good thinking. I forgot about pose mode. I keep forgetting about that. Pose fucking mode. Now, what does this do? Hold on. Ah! Wah! I think this is better. Maybe, I mean, I don't know what it was doing before, but... Wah! Yeah, this should maybe... Okay, what does this do? It's the index finger? Yeah, see, it's like... It's just because Wario's weird mesh is like... weights. You know what? This maybe is fine. Thank you, Seiko. I forgot about pose mode. I keep forgetting about that. Also, you can import animations, like... Pillows? Is he doing... Nightbot's doing the pillows thing again. Okay. Anyway, let's try this. I'm just gonna try this. Okay, here we go. Export. Objects in the alt folder. Open retro. Custom thing. Get that in there. Hello? Bongo. Right hand. Whack! Yeah, also, so is importing animations, which I just learned how to do. Oh, wait, go back. My mouse is not cooperating. Okay, bongo right hand, replace. Now we open the game. See what happens. Hello? You guys see this? There it is. Is it worse? His thumb is still like up. Okay, you know what? Why is it doing that? Maybe I should just like use a different hand model. Like maybe I just don't have a good mesh. You go away. Go away. I'm trying to have a look at the... Oh my god, magic! Wow, thanks. Oh my god! Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna go to that website and see if there are any animations for the bongo bongo hand. Bone is rotating too much. Yeah, see, that's why I'm gonna check. Deku Nuts stand? No. Young Ganondorf horseback look sideways start animation. Hint Nuts and animation. Stalfos and attention animation. Bongo head charge animation. Oh, I found the bongo ones. Okay, bongo right hand. Okay. Bongo right hand clench. Bongo right hand damage. Bongo right hand fist pose. Bongo right hand flat pose. Bongo right hand hang pose. Bongo right hand idle animation. Bongo right hand open pose. Bongo right hand push off pose. Okay, so those are all the animations of Bongo Bongo's right hand. I gotta pick one. Maybe idle? Okay, G Bongo right hand idle anim. Let's try this one. In Blender. Where's Blender? You guys see Blender yet? Okay. So, wait a minute. Was that Magma? Oh, Magma, why aren't you streaming Splatoon? I want to watch. Anim. Yeah, Anim. K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, so anyway, we go in here. Import animation. We're going to say right hand idle, whatever, object, whatever this is, SST. No time for Splatoon. That is a damn shame. Ah, yeah, see, look what it did. What is going on with this? This is, so it has how many frames? Like 10 frames? And it loops these frames for the idle animation? What is going on with this mesh? What is happening? What? I can't see it in edit mode because Seiko says no. That's weird. It sure is weird. Yeah, see, but this is what I was seeing in the game. It's like twisting, like... What vertex is that? See, if I go back to edit mode, I can't like, check and see what vertex that is. Check the weight while the animation is playing. How do I do... Because, see, it's in here. The weights are in here, but, like, I can't look at... Because, see... These are your vertex groups. It'll just say, like, weight 1. There's no complicated weight painting. The bone, the mesh, and then in weight mode. Where's weight mode? How do you go in weight mode? Okay. Seiko says the bone. No, excuse me. The bone, and then the mesh. Okay, we have those selected. It's always a fucking mesh issue, dude. Look at this shit. I thought this would be simple. I thought, oh, just make the Wario hands and the Bongo Bongo hands. It's simpler than. But then nope, we got some bullshit. There's always bullshit every time. I'm just lucky the game didn't crash. Only when you select the bones and then the mesh. Okay, so I did that. And then Seiko says it's in here. Whoa! Look, guys, weight paint. Seiko's right. Weight mode. Whoa. I don't know if I want to fuck with this. Never played with this before. Okay. But let's pick, how do we, like, pick different bones? Hold control and select a bone. So maybe we'll do this bone. What? This is not doing it? It'll be fun, they said. Yeah, they said a lot of things. See, and look, this is, like, what is that all about? What's going on here? It just looks like it's this, like, one vertex. Waits for each selected bone. Oh, yeah, but I gotta figure out how to select the bone, though. Is it like this? Oh. Well, now that's weird. Soapy is here. Where have you been? I missed you. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Yes, it's July. Keep forgetting about that. According to my calendar, it's Metroid Prime 3 month. Pride 3 month. Metroid Pride 3. You guys like Metroid? Anyway, for those who don't know what I'm doing, I'm modding Ocarina of Time. Okay? You know, Ship of Harkini and the PC port. This is Ocarina of Time. This here, you're seeing a hand. This is Bongo Bongo's hand. Okay, everybody? So this is gonna, like, be, a month. Did I say July? Oh, I said June. I meant to say June. Did I say July? Right. July. It's July. We can have 2 Pride months if you want. Yeah, good to see you, Soapy. See, look, there's this rainbow here. This is for Pride. I've turned this rainbow on my stream. And you probably said July. I'm not saying that you heard wrong. I'm saying that I meant to say June. Okay. Anyway, what we're looking for here is the fucked up vertex. I'm actually gonna. I'm waiting for July to be, like, over. I think what this is telling me is that I need to put a vertex into his lower index finger. Yeah, because when July is over, that means we're gonna get, like, August, and it's gonna be, like, closer to fall. It's gonna be great. We got about 3 weeks, and then we're gonna have the exact middle of summer. And do not tell me that the solstices are the start of the season. I don't believe that. It's the middle. Okay, everybody? So once the solstice is over, that's when the days will be getting shorter, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah, it's 2BB. Okay, this is the fucked up one. Pride in Gettysburg on the weekend. Brisket, grilled cheese. Damn, dude. That sounds great. Well, Ghosty, see, if you say it's not summer yet, I think that's weird because shouldn't summer start at the equinoxes? How do you pronounce that? Equinox? Okay. I feel like maybe... No, okay, here's how it works. In between the spring equinox and the summer solstice, the exact middle point between those two things is what I would consider the start of summer. Okay, everybody? Are we clear? Does that make sense? Okay. Again, that's just me. People can think about it whatever they want. See, yeah, like, oh, it starts on the solstice. I always thought that was weird. I understand people will say that, but I don't know, man. Maybe this is the goofed up one. Brett says, June 21, start of summer. That's precisely what I am disagreeing with, sir. I'm sorry to say, but I just can't believe that. I don't, because what is a solstice? Think about what's a solstice. A solstice is when the Earth's tilt is, like, at the maximum thing. You know what I mean? So like the northern part of the Earth is the most towards the sun at this part of the year. Do you see what I'm saying? So like that's the most summer, isn't it? Like that's the middle of summer, I think. To me, that would be the middle. I think the start of summer should be between the spring equinox and the solstice, summer solstice, right? That should between those two things, because the equinoxes are the middle of the spring and fall, right? Yeah, it is weird. So I'm glad you guys are starting to see my perspective up through its nostrils. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate that. Okay, so the problem bones I'm seeing are definitely 2BB and 2D0 here. This one, looks fine. Yeah, it's Okay, let's go back into edit mode so I can see. Oh wait, no, don't go back into edit mode. Select this and then go to edit mode. Wait, who does? Equatorial region? Oh, Seiko does. Yeah, Seiko. You guys with your green name. Look, I have a green name. Check this out. See? Look at my green name. Oh, but you deleted my... Yeah, so, let's try that one. I have a script that deletes messages that start with exclamation point, just so you know. If you guys type a message that's just all exclamation points for, like, emphasis or something, and it gets deleted, I apologize. I don't mean for that to happen. Okay. Nate-a-thon. Why would Nate-a-thon? Why would you do that, sir? That wasn't very smart of you. It's gotta be this vertex, right? It has to be this one. It's gotta be, right? Because look, I have this as part of the thumb. It's gotta be this one. This looks like the whole problem one. So maybe what I should do is put this on the palm. Right? I think this will make more sense. Wait a minute. Why is the... okay, anyway. A long time to heat a planet. The peak heat is later than the peak daylight. Yeah, I learned that in college when I took a meteorology class. You know, everybody thinks, oh, hottest part of the day is summer. It's actually like 3 p.m. or so. So you guys are saying, like, people say summer starts on the solstice because they're talking about the heat. So you see, from my also feared, you can call him Nate if you want. From my perspective, I was just going by like the Earth rotation tilt stuff or whatever. Personally, I feel like maybe that makes sense, but I can see why you would say for like heat and stuff. I guess. Does this look any better? Hold on, let's pose mode, pose, transform, no, transform, clear all, transform. No, wait, select the bones, then clear all, transform. Okay, now we're back, and we can just get rid of that. Clear animation data, okay. Object mode. Flat Earth. Wow, really? Why would they do that? I was at university, so I trusted my professors, okay? He seemed... Actually, now that you mention it, maybe he was a little weird about that. Astronomical summer. Yeah, I guess astronomical summer and heat summer would be different, maybe? Import animation. Okay, let's import it again and see if that fixes it. Does it? Did that fix anything? Because I'm still seeing twisty fuckery. Let's try another one. Right hand. Right hand open pose? Let's try that one. Import this guy. Yeah, see, this is why, like, the thumb is, like, way up. Oh, man, look at that. So, this animation doesn't even have any frames. It's just this. Boy, I really fucked up his thumb. How could I do that? Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, if you don't want to spend Nate points, also you can type !GR. Oh my god, Nate changed his name? Okay, but you know, the thing is, I changed my name to Green because you were also Green because we're in the Nate Council. And I just thought, like, we're the green guys, but now you're blue. Maybe the Nate Council should be blue. Dark blue is a nice color, though. I like that. Okay, anyway. What are we doing? The thumb is definitely acting up. Sleep time. Wait a minute, why are you going to bed at like 9 p.m.? Isn't that early? Okay, anyway, good night, if you want. Enjoy your 9 p.m. bedtime. I wish I could go to bed at 9 p.m. Wish I could do that. 9 p.m. is like close to dinner time, but not even. Okay. Yeah, this is, again, this stream is just rig everything to the base of the thumb. What do you mean everything? Chronic pain, very tiring. Okay, I understand. Yeah, that sounds annoying. But I just did all that work. Okay, we're gonna save. I think. You mean everything, like the entire mesh? Is that what you're saying? Because I think what it was, see, look, there's this. Mancy Urge, how can I help you? Oh, thanks, Josh. Save a copy of this project. Okay. Well, I did that. But yeah, see on this one, see how like this is the default, right, from the from the vanilla game. We have this weird thumb thing. This is like some weird thing where like the mesh is actually going like inside. Kind of, see? But this is the base of the thumb. So what's that all about? Do you think the thumb... Oh, I think I maybe am seeing what's happening because does it look like the thumb is like rotated here? Are you guys seeing this? The thumb is rotated. And I had it like not. So you see that could cause this. Oh, Cleo stick, that's a new one. She has a stick. Cleo loves her sticks. Oh no, Sexall. Yeah, see, what I'm saying is the top of his hand is like the whiter color, but that's like in facing his hand. So this actually is rotated in a way that I didn't see before. So that's why it was acting weird. What I should do is See, and then if you rotate along the x-axis, see, that's how it's. Minus 90 degrees, and then it looks normal. Which means I should just. Okay, I learned something new today. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna fix that, but counter the rotation on the animation. I gotta figure out how to do that somehow. Pretty much using only the fucking vertex groups. So do you think on the mesh I should just like twist his thumb, or should I actually? Yeah, because this was like inside of the. I need to just do it like 90 degrees instead of minus 90. So what do you think? Rotate X 90? And then do that and just call it a day? Boy, yeah, that is fucked up now. Did that even help with this? Yeah, also, like, why is the palm of his hand so fat? Maybe because he's Wario, but... Let's try it again. Now it's fully backwards. That was a full 180. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Just get rid of all the transforms on this. Get rid of the animation. Hello? Import again? Still fucky. What is 90 plus 180 is 270, right? You think one more little rotation would work? I'm willing to try it. What? Oh, it's Wyatt! Where have you been? I missed you! We haven't talked in a while. How have you been? I'm modding this game here. You know, Ocarina of Time, Zelda. Ever heard of that? Look, that's the W on his glove. We're making Wario mods today. So you can see these three vertex groups. Select, select, select. These are for his thumb. So rotate along the x-axis, 90 again. Full 270. Could have just done minus 90, I guess, right? Dude, I'm so glad Wyatt is here. Missed you, bro. Look, here's what you do. Exclamation point fortune. Type that in the chat. You'll get your fortune. Fresh up Freddy. That's kind of a bad fortune, but yeah, mod Karina of Time. That's right. It's gonna be great. I'm just trying to fix his thumb. I didn't think I would have this much trouble with it. But when you import Bongo Bongo's hand, you guys know about Bongo Bongo? He's the hands. Anyway, guys, if you don't know who Wyatt is, that's my old friend from Colorado. We used to work together. Wyatt is a really cool dude. Oh, I can give shoutouts. I forgot. Watch this. My keyboard's not cooperating. Oh, did that work? Wait, do I need a space? Oh, yes, you need a space. Okay, so you can do shoutouts like exclamation point so. You just give everybody a shout out. Don't follow me. This is fun. Whoa! Whoa, my keyboard. Oh my god, this is horrible. Okay, does this work? Anyway, I'm just goofing off right now. I'm concerned that this won't look great. But let's try it. Armature not selected. Whoops. Okay, import. I think the last one wasn't necessary. Yeah, Magma was playing Splatoon 2. Why would it say no game? Did he, like, forget to set the category? Or wait, was I doing... Oh, shit. Okay, I think actually that maybe improved it. Okay, I'm gonna leave the rotation like this, because there's no, like, goofy, like, mesh going through. It's just his thumb is, like, way too high. Drake! Drake! I wonder who Drake is. Okay. I feel like, this maybe could be okay. Let me find that idle animation. Wow, Talon run animation. That's a good one. Hand idle. Let's see. Selects the armature. Where's the armature? The bones are tiny. Okay. Yeah, it's just his thumb is like held too high, but this is probably the best I can get it. I don't think it's gonna get much better than this. Honestly, that just had to rotate like. Okay, so this probably is fine enough. Just remember to rotate the thumb. Hand damage pose. Let's try that one.
Who wildest? Who wildest? Who wildest? Who wildest?
It's not even moving.
Who wildest? Who wildest?
Yeah, this is probably the best it's gonna be.
Who wildest?
Who wireless?
Who wildest?
Thanks, Nightbot.
Who wildest?
So anyway, I'm wondering, what has Wyatt been up to?
Who wildest? Who
I haven't talked to him a bit. I have just been doing this. My life is boring.
Who wildest?
I just sit around and mod this game lately. I haven't played any games or anything fun like that.
Who wildest? Who wildest?
So that's why when I called up my dad yesterday, I told him like, yeah, man, I haven't talked to you much because I don't have anything new going on. And when somebody says, "Hey, Nate, what have you been? What's new in your life? What's new?" And I can say nothing. You know, it's just like, oh, it's just the same shit. It's Okay, your life has been crazy. Wow. I hope you found some better neighbors. I will say that much. But yeah, I understand. Okay. Skeleton exporter. Where is that? And I'm gonna have to do this all over again for the left hand, right? Just remind me to rotate the thumb. It should be okay. Selling that house. Yeah, get out of there. You gotta get out of there. Okay, Wyatt, I'm gonna teach you how to pack up a mod. Open retro, click on this stuff, pick your folder, make sure everything is in an alt folder. See how it says alt objects? You gotta get the alt in front of that. Okay. Then when you generate, you get a little file. I'm naming it something right now. Okay, good. Alt, that's right. And then what you do is you open your Soup of Harkinian folder, stick that in the mods folder. Ghosty can relate. Don't have much to say. But you know what? I gotta say, I think that means that you have a good life. Because for me, it's like, no news is good news, right? Because, like, I got what I wanted out of life. I'm just, like, just chilling, you know? Like, things are how I want them to be. And I think that's good. I don't, you know... My dad, you should hear my dad talk about Silas. He's like, Silas is a hurricane. Like, he cannot keep up with Silas. But, like, because Silas is always, like, going places, doing stuff, calling Dad, and Dad will, like, forget. And Silas is a hurricane, and I think Dad likes that I'm just chill, you know? Stable and boring. It's a good thing. I think that's good. But on the other hand, when you have a brother like Silas, I think sometimes it's hard to not compare. You know, I told my dad, like, are you sure you don't pick favorites? He said, yeah, I don't pick favorites. Okay, so I believe him. Look at the Wario hand. This is better. Look, it's better. I got it. I think it looks sort of dumb, but this is probably as good as it can get. We gotta thank Joey for this idea. Look at that. Look at that. Significantly improved, yes, because his thumb was twisted. That's all it was. It was a twisty thumb. See, this is the journey of modding that I've had. Of modding this game is there's always a problem. Nothing ever goes smoothly. I still haven't figured out why the bunny hood exploded. But like that's the thing. It's just it feels like I have an idea for something I'm gonna do, and then like troubleshoot the whole day. Look, see, look at that thumb. It's dumb, but it's as good as it's gonna get. Oh my god! 3D modeling life, yeah. Oh my god! I've come a long way, you know. It's like I was saying, I first met Ghosty, she was like, there's a holiday build, you don't have to use the snow mod, there's a whole holiday build. And I went from that to like actually being able to do all this. I feel like that's always some nonsense, oh my god! But this looks good, I'm happy with this. Okay, so let's, wow, cool, alright. Let's do the left hand, let's start with that. And I'm gonna save. Save that. Okay, that looks good. Seiko says, never turns out correctly first try. I just didn't notice his thumb was like... It's like, why was it like rotate twisted? Like, that's weird. What was that all about? This I'm gonna delete. Don't need that. Okay. We'll put this in here, because that's where it goes anyway. Great! Great. Okay. Actually, can we copy this mesh? Hold on. Let's copy the mesh, and then, like, I will clear the parent, right? That's how you do it? Yeah. Object. Parent? Clear? Parent? Okay. Great. Ghosty would have loved to see the Lizzlephone's journey. That was such a journey. Oh man, that was a huge journey. That was a serious journey. Maybe I'll show you. Can we open? Just real quick. think it was this one, right? Hello? Ah! Oh, I have Dark Lizalfoes open. So, here's Dark Lizalfoes, because that's what I was working on last. But where's the real Lizalfoes is down here. Okay. See, his eyes are closed. If you see his eyes closed, you go to Material. I think it's number like 117. I named after Chief. Okay. Now, these are the flip books. Open, half closed, F. Roll left, roll right, shock, Unk 1, Unk 2. Why are they called Unk? I don't know. Unk 1 is when his eyes are looking down. Here's your Lizalfoes. Unk 1, eyes are looking down. Unk 2 is when his eyes are closed, but like closed the same as when they're closed. For Link, it's different, but the shock is funny. I don't know if you've seen this, but I made his shocked eyes look like big because he's shocked. You can see this in the idle animation with the shield. Yeah, the half closed, I did like this, and then the fully closed. So when he blinks, blinking goes from this to this to this. Open, half close, half open. That's your blink. You'll see him do that. I don't know. I wonder if the mod loader Lizalfoes has flip hooks. But anyway, the shoulder thing. See the gray shoulder thing? That will actually match your tunic color. That's going to be your tunic. You may have noticed I replaced the tunic with models of the funny shoulder thing. Anyway, what I want to show you is the thing that was... Hold on. Okay, see, look, here are your vertex groups. I think it was... You might have been seeing this one. You see how in there I have, like, there's a square? Whoa. Okay, so yeah, this was, Here, let's just... delete some of them to show you. See, look, inside of him, I had to make these. This is what you were seeing when you made his head giant, just so you know. This is a sword and sheath limb. This is the bone for his sword and sheath, because, like, he, wow, my mouse is not working. Yeah, so anyway, you probably were seeing just the sword and sheath. Peyton says, "Oh, just hide it in the mesh. Nobody will see it. You just hide it in the mesh." Turns out that's not true. Somebody will see it because somebody is ghosted. So, yeah. So that's just like it's supposed to be hidden in there, but I just wanted to show you that because that's how it works. Also, these hand models don't load. Like you never see these in the game, unless yeah, like you never see these. Because it just loads the other hands over it. Like, see, look at all these hands that I had to make. Like, here's his hand holding the shield. That loads when he holds the shield. So I just had, like, because all of his equipment loads with his hand. It's weird. You could see it. Okay, so yeah, maybe for this I should make a double call material. What do you think? Do I have one of those? Looks like I don't. Yeah, Trippy. It's great. But anyway, so I made a playable Lizalfoes. Brett, what you should do is that you should go to YouTube and go to Ghosty's YouTube. What was it? Ghosty Nocturne or something. So that's her YouTube, and then she has like a whole playthrough randomizer of using this Lizalfoes that I created. Sonny wanted to know. Yeah, that's funny. I should think about that because see what it was doing is you go back to edit mode and you can see the vertex groups. The head one, where's the head one? See, these are thankfully labeled like hand, arm, shoulder. So thankfully you can scroll through and say like, here's the head. So the way that it works is that it probably just picks whatever you have in the head vertex group and just like makes it huge. So you probably would like, it kind of does that. So yeah, that's fun. It's a lot of fun. What if you like... Stretch him. You can stretch him. Anyway. This is Lizzlefoes. For those who are curious, Ghosty's playthrough on YouTube uses this. Young Link is here. Boy, see, and look at all the shit I have, like, to scroll through. This is my failed bunny hood attempt. You can see this was supposed to work, but it exploded in the game, probably because of something having to do with vertex groups. That was my failed attempt. The flute, I did put a flute in because I was going to try the flute thing. The flute thing didn't happen. It just didn't. Because, like, what are you going to do? His hands are in his chest. Lizzlefoe emote. Yeah, that's funny. It really, And so I was going to make, like, this will be the fairy ocarina. And then this will be the Ocarina of Time because it's blue. But, like, it didn't... Brett found Ghosty on the YouTube. Yeah, you should give her a subscribe because she's putting all kinds of Ocarina of Time shit from Herkinian randomizer or whatever. Her latest stuff was this Lizzlefoes thing that I made for her. So make sure to watch the Dark Link. I mean, not Dark Lizzlefoes. Watch the Dark Lizzlefoes. That's a good one. Thank you, Brett. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. The flutes. Let me show you that. Where is that? I'm searching. Ocarina. Get. Ocarina get. And start swim. So yeah. Okay, here it is. Watch this. Click on his bones. Dark Linkselfoes. We're gonna say animations. This is Young Link. We're on. See how it says Child Link. Which, interestingly, fun fact for those who don't mod this game: Adult Link's name in the game files is Link Boy, which is confusing because Young Link is Link Child, Adult Link is Link Boy. You'd think Boy and Child are kind of the same, but no, Boy is the adult one. Though probably would be like a teenager. Anyway. Import animation. Oh, and yeah, I was doing the bottle drink. See, this is the default one for drinking the bottle. He put his hand out. There's my bottle. I'm gonna drink up. Except it goes to his neck because of the fucked up model. So I had to like fix that without grabbing any of the bones. That was fucky. Anyway, look. Here's your ocarina, okay? Here's what he does. What has happened to Lizzlefoes? His head's too big, I'm telling you. Anyway, so you pull out your ocarina. Look, his fucking hands are in his chest. It's so fucked up. Like, how do you even deal with this? Neck drinking. And then, so, like... Okay, so what do I have to do? Like... You can't, like, there's no flute that can fix this. You have to change the animation and probably also add a flute. So I did what I could with this. I just want you guys to know. It looked better on the adult Link. Live it up. Thanks, Nightbot. I think we're all doing that. Okay. Anyway. Now, let's go back to the bongo hands. Because I have to do the left hand. Okay. Last thing I did here was copy that mesh. Apparently also vertex groups. This one is my completed one, so that's good. Okay, here's my copy. Let's move this to the middle. I figured out this neat trick where you can push this and then push 0 on this. Make all these 0 and it'll go back to wherever the origin is. Which origin would be like this thing here in the center. So that's how you put them back to the center. It's important for doing model stuff. Okay. Probably should maybe... Oh, I don't want to get rid of the vertex groups because that was so much work. But I have to because it'll be a different thing. Sorry, I have to do this. me just double check one more time. Yeah. It's gonna be weird, but I gotta do it. Anyway, I still have the other one, so that's fine. Let's get rid of these. These aren't parented to anything. Oh, that hurts me to do that. Oh, that's painful. And those are just the material. Okay. So, I think from here, what I could probably do is just mirror it, right? But let me import. Hold on. Let me get in the other thing. Object SST. I want his left hand in here now. Check this out, guys. Look what I'm gonna put in the Twitch chat. Whoa, cool! Look at that. Those are the skeletons of things in the game. So Bongo Bongo has 3 skeletons. You can see right hand, left hand, and head. I think maybe I'll leave the head alone, unless you guys can think of some funny ideas for what I should do with it. Okay. So anyway, this is just a mesh, but let's go ahead and import skeleton. Probably could have just done that, but it's thinking. It's thinking. There it is. Okay, so what do we have? Left hand skell. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, this looks like the same deal. The twisted thumb is the same, it looks like. Alright. Oh, is there music? Do you guys need different music? The Forest Temple's still going. Isn't it? Now the Blender theme. Okay, good. Just checking. Unless you guys want to hear something else, just let me know. Skell. I also feel like the Digimon World 2 shop music, I feel like that's still the Gmod theme for when I was animating. Okay, how do we mirror? Control M, pick your axis. Okay, that should be good. This also, I've noticed, will fuck with the normals, so I think probably should just flip the normals, right? Normals flipped. Is that good or bad that I did that? Yeah, but you see, Magma, this time, like, I would have gotten... I probably wanted to change the music by now. But, like, I'm not hearing it right now, so... Seiko says, do I want the normals to look like that? Look like what? Oh, they look weird now. You're right. Maybe I don't. But I thought mirroring, like... I thought mirroring does that. It did that when I was... merging? Okay. Anyway. Let's get this broat going. Left hand skell. Okay. Is it select the object and then the rig? Or is it the other way? I think it's select the object and then select the skeleton, right? Okay. Control parent with empty groups. That's what Peyton said to do. Brett plays random lo-fi. I don't know. I'm not listening to it. So I will leave it up to the viewers. If you guys want to hear something, I could play something I like. But... also, there's not much I can play without my shit getting muted here. Alright, let's go ahead and... check the vertex groups. Oh my goodness! Seiko says select everything. Go to mesh, normals, split. Okay. Anyway, first thing we do is the palm of the hand, right? Let's do that first. Just make sure not to pick any vertices that are part of that fucking twisted, messed up thumb. But these should be good, right? Smooth the normals without fail. Lost Woods music? No, because it's snow in the summer. I would never be a music thief. I wouldn't steal music like that. Who would do that? That would be bad. You can't steal music. Okay, we're gonna need these guys. Are there any others? There's the rest, just the fucky thumb. How about this one? Do we want this one? Yeah, probably, right? Yeah, the rest of these are the thumb, so... But wait, this one. You're not part of the thumb, are you? No, you can't be. Yeah, it's really too bad about Lost Woods. And I'm sure there's like other game music, like... Those shitty mumble rappers aren't gonna stop, are they? Okay. Let's assign that. Okay, next one. Alright, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go back and see if it's the same way, because now that we have a left hand, which weirdly is upside down, last time it was the first one is the palm, and then we had the two pinkies. Yep. Then the 3 rings. You guys ever see Rings of Power? Then this is the index, right? Index is starting on 4CD0. 3 index. And then the fuck you fingers. And then there should be 3 thumbs. Yes. Okay. So it's the same order. I just wanted to double check. I thought it would be. Just wanted to check. So we will do the thing we did last time. When you assign vertices to a vertex group, push H to hide. Then it's gone. Then you can just do it until everything's gone. So the next one are the 2 pinkies, right? I think that's how it went. So that means these guys. And then probably this one. Oh my god. Sunny's streams with clipping. It was like, yeah, like I could understand not being able to clip if she was playing something that was like definitely gonna get it muted, but that was like, that wasn't fair. I mean, that's just silly. I mean, come on. I gotta make sure these are weighted the same as the right hand that I did. Very few Atari games have music? I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, we also did this one, right? Yep. Okay. But wait, we could do all this, because there's only 2 vertex groups for the pinkies. I forgot. Which means I need to select this guy. I'm leaving that other one. And this one. Not you. Not you. That was a quote from Demo Man. Okay. Assign, hide. Then tip of the pinky. Control L. Does it have to be? Okay, assign, hide. Lovely. Then, okay. Then the 3 ring fingers are these ones, right? Pretty sure? Oh, these should be part of the palm, though. Right? You think? Yeah. They gotta be. Yeah, you don't need to be part of that. No, you don't. No. I definitely gotta select some more of these. These like knuckle vertices here, right? Yeah, these should be part of the. I think. Am I doing something wrong? You guys, let me know if you see me doing something dumb here. That one's part of it. Okay. Oh, oops. Excuse me. Hello. Man's how no. Red colory. White colory. Paint. No, you need to be part of this. See, look. Now, assign. Perfect. Did they get assigned? Yes. Okay, so this is how it should look, I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay, hide. Lovely. That's great. Select. Hide. Select, hide. Select. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, this is how I did it last time. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm getting better at this. Okay. So there's going to be 3 groups for this ring finger here. So that would be like these. Yeah, what does Atari music sound like? I would imagine it sounds chiptune-y. That would be my guess. I have a couple of toonies with King Charles on them. A special 50th anniversary of the CN Tower colorful toonie. We also have some goth toonies. The black goth toonies. Ever heard of those? Oh my god. Mouse. Okay. Sign. Hide. Idiot Nightbot. Assign. Hide. So wait. We're on CB8. So this is this is palm, pinky, pinky, ring, ring, ring. Yeah, okay, so it should be this one. Sonny says, Nate, what is that rock crab? The rock crab? That's Rocky. Are you okay? Is something wrong? I'm trying to like not get confused with where my vertex groups are. Pretty sure we want a CB8 for the tip of the ring finger. Okay. And then it goes into the index finger. It skips the middle. Oh, you rolled handsome, so you're pissed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Rocky is a cute little rock crab. He's like a good friend. From that movie. You guys seen that movie that had Rocky in it? He's like an alien. But he was like a cute little guy. So he wasn't like a mean alien. He sort of... It was a neat little movie, I thought. That number 3 GIF was given to me by my Chinese friend who lives in Chungking. My old buddy out there. Okay, this has to go, part of that. And so does this. Certainly. Alright, let's do the top one. Okay, this'll do. Assign. Hide. Oh. Maybe that was a bad idea. Assign. Hide. Oh dear. Alright, that's fine. Middle part of the index finger. Here we go. All because of Joey had some fuck-ass idea for me to... Anyway. It's not a bad idea, it's just... it's taking too long. No, and you know... I think we're just gonna do that. That's what I should just do for this, right? He has too many ideas, says Sunny. He certainly has a lot of ideas. Although I gotta admit, I did kind of like this one, so I'm just gonna do it. Wait, where am I? Okay, Tom. Good pull. We're getting rare Marie. That's good. Is her name pronounced Mary or is it Marie? I never knew. I always thought it was Marie or something. Okay, palm, pinky, pinky. Palm, pinky, pinky. Ring, ring, ring. Skip middle. Index. Index, index. So I am on CE8, right? And then thumb, thumb, thumb. No. CE8 is where we are. F4 is the tip of index, and then we have middle, 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 thumb, thumb, thumb. Okay, good. Coasty says it's Marie. Okay, gotcha. Definitely not Mary. Wait, where am I? CE8? I'm on CE8, okay. Assign. Hide. I cannot believe she's more popular than Callie. I thought everybody liked Callie. That was a shock to me. Couldn't believe that. Maybe people don't like Callie because she got hypnotized with the hypno shades. Okay. And then we have the middle finger. Fuck you too. Wait, Seiko is a Callie preferer? Interesting. Didn't know that. Kinda thought Marie was the underdog, but I guess not. Alright, I'm lost again. Palm, pinky, pinky. I wish these were fucking why are these not labeled? Oh my god, that's been bothering me. I had the same problem with Darklink, where the vertex groups didn't have the names of what they were, and so I just had to like write down a whole text thing. Yeah, Callie pissed off Sunny, and she shouldn't have gotten the hypno shades on. Palm, pinky, pinky. Ring, ring, ring. Index, index, index. So I'm on D0C right now. An airhead. So this is middle, middle, middle. Thumb, thumb, thumb. Okay. Right here on D0C. Okay, gotcha. Assign. Hide. Then middle of middle finger. Very cool. Assign. Hide. Control L. Assign. Hide. Should be 3 more. Okay. Now this is the weird part. I gotta figure out what's going on with the thumb here. The fuck ass twisty thumb that I hate so much. Well, I don't hate it. I just wish it would cooperate. Okay. Does that look okay? It should be good, right? Assign, hide. Dude, what is this? What is this supposed to be connecting to? Should I put that on that part? Okay, anyway. Excuse me. Assign, hide. Assign, okay. Unhide. I'm gonna save now. So this should be good. I think I got all the vertices right. I think. Let's find out what it looks like with an animation. But just the, what are you talking about? Just the H key? Oh, that's impossible. For some whoa, shit. Yeah, for some reason I have to do Alt H. I don't know why. Okay. Magma's leaving! Oh no! Well, it was good to see you. Thanks for showing up. You're not missing much. After Bongo Bongo, I'm gonna move on to probably doing equipment or something, but thanks for being here. I look forward to whenever you are gonna stream. And have a good night. Okay, let's find another bongo animation. This time for the left hand. SST. Object SST. Bongo, left hand. Idle? Okay. Oh man, my keyboard is not cooperating. How fucky is the thumb? Yeah, I goofed it up. The thumb's looking fucky. It's gotta be that one. Maybe there's like a vertex that I didn't do right. Also, the pinky finger is weird. I think that's fine though. Okay. Yeah, I gotta fix something going on with. The thumb again. Whoops. You guys probably want different music, don't you? What's in the recommended? A bunch of dumb stuff. This song is good, right? Whoa. Come over. Okay, good to see you. Thank you. God. You're gonna be a while? Okay. So you working late? Okay, have fun. You don't? Yeah. It was just in the recommended. How about... What is this shit? What? Like this one? I like this one too. What was I doing? I lost track of what I was doing. Okay. The thumb. Yes, the thumb was goofed up. Let's fix that. Once again, thumb problems. It's you! It's this vertex! Always this one. I knew it was this one. Okay, you... remove... assign. Is that better? Try that. See if that works. Whoops. I'm like bonking the mic. Brett's gotta bail! Okay. Well, Brett, we're always happy to talk to you. Thanks for showing up. It was good to see you. I hope that things will get better, and I'll be there if you stream, unless I'm like... Well, if I'm not, just text me and I'll be there, but it's good to see you. Good to talk. Thanks for putting up with this boring stream, because this stream is kind of boring, because it's just Blender, but thanks for being here. Have a good night. Okay, I fixed one vertex. We're gonna see if this works. Does that look any better? I think it does, right? Or is that weird? Is that weird? There's some weirdness, I think. Oh, that's weird, definitely. Brett enjoys people figuring stuff out. Oh, I'm definitely doing that. And then later I'll stream the equipment stuff. That will probably be more fun. But yeah, have a good night. Thank you for being here. What vertex could that be that's goofing it up so bad? It definitely looks better, but don't want you to have an amazing let's see what Chef D got for breakfast. Oh, I think it's this. It's gotta be this, right? This shouldn't be part of that. No. This one, no. But wait, should it? No, I think this should just be part of the... Okay, let's remove and put that on the palm too. Let's try that. Okay. Let's just get rid of this and re-import. Animation. Clear data. Now, import again. See if it looks better. That's weird, but it's better. Why is it looking like that? You know, this is probably the best it's gonna be. This is probably another situation of like, it just won't be better than this. This has to be as good as it gets. This is probably as good as it will get, I think. Looks clean to me. Bongo's Wario glove hands. Lovely. Yeah, I think this will do. I think this is good. Should we export? See how it goes. Also this, we can just get rid of that. I think. Where's the skeleton? Why it says do it! Do it. You ever play Mass Effect? I have not. But I did see somebody play it once, and there was this part where he goes, do it. And I thought that was funny. Okay. Skeleton exporter. I think we can just stick this in the folder, right? Okay. Export skeleton. Success. Now. Whoops. You know what? Let me get this here. Put it in the same file structure. Check SST. Okay. Now it's all in one folder. Very good. Lovely. Nightbot's warning me about they. Always with they, isn't it? My breakfast was I don't know if I mentioned this. Yesterday I had like a big breakfast, but it was like too big. So I got tired. Like, do you guys ever get like a food coma when you eat too much? Because I had the fucking, the giant, ridiculous smoothie thing that Nate told me about. You know, where it was like, oh, just put like a bunch of stuff in for nutrients. And I thought like, oh, I want to be extra healthy today, so I put a bunch of like kale leaves in there. Bongo hands. We're gonna call this bongo hands. Anyway, Wyatt wants to play Peak? Oh, is that the climbing game? Heard about this. Somebody did, oh, Little Kitty Big City had a crossover with Peak. I heard about that. Ghosty doesn't normally eat a ton at once. Neither do I. I rarely do that. I almost never do that. But that day I was like, oh, my smoothie was too big. I thought it would just be like a drink. But no, it was, and so then I was like tired, and then I like didn't have lunch. Remind me not to do that again. Okay. Also, Wyatt, if you want to play games, you gotta get in the Discord, because we're always in there. And then we can like talk about that there. I think Wyatt should play Kirby Air Riders. Does anybody else agree? Everybody agrees with that, right? Except for Sunny. Oh, the normals are fucked. I knew the normals were gonna be fucked. Look at that. Okay, it looks good other than that. Let me fix this. Hold on a minute, guys. This should be a quick fix. I knew they were gonna be fucked. It always does that when you mirror. Mesh, normals, flip. Oh yeah, you just have to control A after flipping them. Yeah, I didn't control A, that was the problem. Yeah, you did, you explained. This should also work. You just, I'm gonna save now. Okay. Once more, let us try. Export skeleton. Export, Alt, Objects, SST. Alright, just a minute, guys. I'm getting my files going. Replace 74 files. Yep. This is how it goes. This has been quite a journey. Thank you guys for being here with me today. Okay. This should do it. Bongo hands. Lovely. I think other than the normals problem, it looked good though, didn't it? Like, it looked fine to me. Blender language. Seiko, can you explain what normals are? Wow, my other one, I didn't name it Bongo Hands. Okay. Hello, game. Come on, open up. Okay, can you guys see the game? Let's go. This should look good. I mean, not good, but it should look good enough, I think. Oh yeah, another thing I did. Look, they're his shoes. I made little icons for his shoes to be the tunics. Isn't that cute? Configuration of how light affects the surface. Yeah, and when they're inverted, you saw like inside of his hand, so it looked goofy. Okay, now this looks better. I think the thumb still looks weird on the left hand, but I think it's not that bad, right? Look at his dumb Wario gloves. Yeah, I don't know why they're called normals. That's 3D modeling language. I didn't make that up. You stop spinning like that. Whoa! Oh, this is so funny. Look at that. I don't know. Does the thumb look okay? I think it's fine, right? Oh, he didn't like that. Yeah, I think that looks okay, right? Almost. Almost had him. That looks kind of bad. That didn't look great. But also, I'm kind of over it right now. That looks fine. Oh my god! You guys like the big W on Wario's gloves? He puts a big W on his gloves so that you know that they're his gloves. Don't want anybody to mistake whose gloves they are. I think this looks okay. I think this is fine. They're big Wario gloves. Joey would be happy with this, right? Joey would be. Okay, alright. Yeah, it looks good. I'm happy with this. Very cute. We're gonna save. I want one on my... I want a W on everything. Okay, guys, I gotta take a break. And then I'll come back and we will do some, fucking, equipment modding. How does that sound? Hello? You guys like not spamming redeems? That's weird. I thought you guys were gonna spam redeems while I was gone. They're 1 Nate point each. That's good. Red shadow maggots. That's good. Okay. Let's start a new project for this one. So here's what you do. You get a new blender. You guys can see this? Can you? Yep, okay. Move this over here. Okay, so here's your new blender. You start with this cube. Push A to select everything. Push X to delete everything. Push the N button to open this. And then we have... See this folder? You gotta pick your decomp. Now, when I say decomp, what I mean is just like a file folder that has the whole game thing broken open. Oh! Well, you know what? I think that's better than spamming redeems. I gotta say... Sunny must be busy with something. But that's good. Thank you. I forgot that Seiko was doing that. So, I have to make some equipment. So that means let me get my custom equipment docs thing going on. I'm in my browser. Okay. We're gonna start with the shield. How's that sound? And move this. Failed attempt. New folder called alt. Just gonna put this here. Okay, great. Now we are set up. So what you want to do is find G link adult right hand holding Hylian shield near DL. Alright? Okay. So you get this one, you go to DL exporter, but like I said, it says exporter when it should be importer and exporter, because you open the exporter to import, which is weird. Put that in there, and then you're going to say object link. Whoa! Look at how it does that when I type. See, object link boy, because he's adult link. Okay, import. Now what we have here is Link's hand holding the Hylian shield. You might notice it actually... I mentioned this on Discord. This is a glitch with Fast64. Like, it's just broken and doesn't get the right textures sometimes, so you see this black thing. The way to fix it is go into your materials, uncheck this, sources, Hylian shield design, shield handle. So I think it wants, for this one, just unselect use texture items, then open. Now we have to like manually find that texture. So extracted. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm like finding that texture. Hylian shield design. Oh, but wait, I want to use my custom one, so let me do that. OOT. No. SOH. OOT. Objects. Gameplay keep. Don't know why it's called that. Just call it gameplay keep. G Hylian shield design text. There we go. Look, now it's got the Wario. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at that. It's so good. Okay. Great. Next thing we need to do, remember all your textures should be RGBA 16, so that's great. Next thing we need to do for the custom equipment, we are going to get rid of his hand. Don't want his hand on here. Can you guys hear the music? Is Stone Tower still playing? I think it is. Okay, good. Anyway, just get rid of his hand. Don't need that. Okay. Can hear it? Okay, good. Yeah, just remember, if you have other music suggestions, let me know, because I'm not hearing it. So I don't mind whatever you play. Got rid of his hand. Now we have to get rid of the materials of his hands, which are gauntlet and so forth. So, like, for some reason, Blender's really weird, where, like, you can have, like, a model in it that's, like, materialed, but then when you delete the model, the materials will, like, stick around. Seiko's curious about how materials work in this game. Yeah, they're, Fast64 will have, like, see how it says preset here? Can you see my mouse cursor? So anyway, you go to the preset and then you can, like, pick different things, like, shiny materials would be environment mapped and stuff. But it has to be F3D material. You gotta go to Blender files, like Blender files like up in here. See how it's Blender file, or you can do unused data, which I think they used to call orphan data. So anyway, default gauntlet we're getting rid of. What is this? Some hand texture getting rid of. Keeping that one. Closed hand getting rid of. Hand getting rid of. Okay. Now, we want RGBA 16 for most of this because that's generally just the... Okay. So this should work. This should be the custom shield. For when his hand is holding it, at least. Because you remember I imported with his hand. Okay. Next thing to do... we're going to export now. Internal path. Gameplay. I think this is... Objects. Object. Whoa, what are you doing, keyboard? Hey, are we typing? Object link boy. Okay. Just like pick your fucking folder. There we go. Then we have to do this matrix path bullshit, which basically this part here, matrix path, this is where you're telling the game like what part of Link to summon for this. So if I wanted to do something really funny, I could summon like the wrong hand. And you guys remember in Vanilla Ocarina of Time, they messed that up with the Nate-a-thon hammer, where it was supposed to be his left hand holding it, but they had his right hand on it. That was a fuck up with this thing here, Matrix Calls probably, or maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, let's add one of these. We're gonna say call this playlist. Then we just find whatever the name of Link's like hand is. Oh shit! Let me look this up. I'm on like the spreadsheet website. That's right. Summon parts of Link. It's weird. Like when he pulls the shield out, the game has to say like, okay, we're pulling out the shield, but also we gotta like have his hand come with it, and then it like picks the hand from the Matrix thing. But here, since I'm modding, I have to like tell it to pick the correct hand, which in this case is the right hand. It would be G Link Adult, right hand closed near DL. I think that's what it's called. G Link Adult, right hand closed near DL. Yep. Okay. So get this. Now back to Blender. We're going to paste that right in here. See? Just paste that in there. G Link Adult, right hand closed near DL. Near meaning like not far, which indicates not LOD. You don't want LOD stuff. Okay. That should be good. I think. Object link boy. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so let's try doing this. I'm gonna try it. Let's do a test run. Hold on. I gotta put it like in the right folder. Objects, object link, and then your shield. Okay, great. That's lovely. Now, go to retro, pack it up. Oh, it's in here. Okay. The Deku Shield is going to be a little complicated because of that. I'm using an upscale texture, which you can't just like, I don't know, like have that export. Like you can't do. Anyway, Blender's weird. Fast 64, Fussy 64. That's what somebody said we should call it. Oh, it's Max. Hi, Max. Hi, Max. Hi. 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 Okay, I'm gonna get my Wario mods out of here to see if it works on default link. I sure hope it does. I sure hope it does. If this crashes the game, I swear to fucking God. Get out of there. Go to a nice place like Lon Lon's. Now on his back, it doesn't look. It looks default on his back because I didn't change it. But when he pulls it out, it should have Wario. Let's see. This is the moment of truth. It does. I did it. Wow. If I pause it, yeah. Look at that. See, this is good. This is what I need to do. There was a different way to do custom equipment, but it was like not working for me for some fucking reason. So that's weird. I'm doing it this way now. Found a workaround. Okay, so that works. I'm so glad that works. I think it called his hand, didn't it? I didn't look. Anyway. Do I need to do a display list when it's on his back? Probably not, right? Nope, okay. Let me check. Nope, I don't think so. Wait a minute. Can we summon... What? The scabbard, because you're supposed to take the scabbard off. Alien shield on back for adult, no scabbard. So you take the scabbard off, that means I need to make sure to call for the scabbard? So then where's the scabbard? Adult Link. Adult Link. Sheath near DL. That must be it. I think? Okay, I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say that's what it is. Okay, everybody ready? Let's see if this works. This is gonna be it's gonna be weird if it doesn't work. So, G-Link Adult, Hylian Shield, and Sheath near DL. We are going to get that imported. Look at that. Yup. Okay, I'm gonna try something crazy that I never tried before. I'm gonna try something wacky. I'm going to try deleting the scabbard and then calling it with the matrix call. I don't know how that's gonna work, but nothing else is working, so... Is that the prank? You got the Discord, like, loading prank? That's funny. Let's actually, check this. Yeah, this is just a primitive. So I think this was in here. Yep. That's all that is. Great. You got it twice? Wonderful. I can't say I've fallen for that prank, but it's a funny idea. Why people gotta do that trollish mischief? Okay, let's get rid of some of these materials. Sheath, get rid of. Sheath, band, get rid of. This thing, get rid of that. Shield design that failed to import. Shield handle. Shield back, I think. Okay. Let's open up my custom one. This is great. See, this is kind of funny because I actually just had this being part of the texture pack. You guys might remember when I was only doing like textures. I had just like changed the Hylian shield from the textures, and like that was fine. But I like doing it this way because this way it's like separate from a texture pack. Like you can have custom equipment separate from a texture pack. So I'm just like doing this just to make it work like that. Because I feel like that would be more organized. And you know how much I love decluttering, right? See, okay, so this is the one for on his back. Should work. Everybody's materials. RGB A16. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so here's your basic shield that goes on adult Link's back, not child. We're gonna do the Matrix call. Calling the sheath. Call and planet Earth. You guys ever heard that song where he goes, "Call and planet Earth"? Wacky song. Adulink. Adulations. Salutations. Felicidades. Felicitations. Try icing it. Wow. That's a good doctor, actually. If it's that simple, then let's export. Excuse me while I set this up. I'm going to test out this mod here. I just like took the one on his back, deleted the sheath, and then made it have the Matrix call his sheath. That should work, I think. I think maybe it should. Let's try packing it up. Shield test. Good. Here we go. No, it didn't work. That's weird. I wonder why that didn't work. Did I name it wrong or something? Hylian shield and sheath. Sunny says, "Wah!" Great, my mod fucked up. Now I gotta troubleshoot. What happened? What's wrong with this one? Because that was supposed to be the one on his back. Wasn't it? Like, this one works, but then it, like, transforms into... Is it calling his hand? Yes, it is. At least this is calling his hand, right? Dude, like, I don't know, See, and Joey actually showed it off on his stream where, like, it was right on his back, but he pulled it out and it was wrong. So I'm really trying to make sure that this is not having that happen again. I could just leave it in as part of the texture pack, but I like to have it look nice. I must be doing something wrong here. Let me check my folder. It's not like overwriting any of these, is it? G-Link Adult, Hylian Shield, and Sheath near DL. That's gotta be right. What could be going wrong with this? Yeah, because in here I have Shield and Sheath near DL, and then like right hand holding Hylian Shield, which is working. That's so weird. Maybe, was it the Matrix call that fucked it up? Should I just like not delete the sheath and then not do the Matrix call? I kind of don't want to do that though. It might be the only way for now. G-Link Adult Sheath near DL. Maybe that was the wrong one. Wait, I have an idea. What if it's just like using LOD? Nope, that didn't fix it. Wow. Okay. I think I'm gonna try maybe just keeping the sheath and not trying to Matrix call it, because I feel like that might have probably been what goofed it up. But maybe it's a different sheath DL. Now, you guys should have seen the whole custom equipment folder thing. Object custom equip. Put your custom equipment here. It didn't work. It just straight up didn't even work. I was doing everything right. I'm DSP. I did nothing wrong. DSP did nothing wrong. I put everything in the right folder. I exported. Low support stream, guys. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking do that right now. Let me get my DL name. Hylian. Cause see, you're supposed to name it like G Custom Hylian Shield DL, G Custom Hylian Shield on back DL, and then it's supposed to like work that way, but didn't do it. Which I'll figure out later. Thanks, Nightbot. Okay, here's your shield. Sheath material, sheath material, sheath material. Shield material, shield material. Wonderful. I don't know why the matrix calling thing is not quite working. But we can go ahead and Control J join these. That's so wonderful. Look at that. They have been joined. Why it says, is Geichi Anji all a holiday? Sunny, can you answer that? I don't know. Is it a holiday? Let's try to find out. Pretty sure it's a holiday, but okay. I'm gonna delete the Matrix call from this, and then, even though it's not going to the custom equip folder, I guess I could just export. Okay. G. Link adult Hylian shield and sheath near to. Okay, gotcha. Replace those. I don't like having to do it this way, but I think this is the only way that's gonna work. Because I don't know why it wasn't working, other than like it must have been the Matrix call. I don't know why they call them Matrix calls either. It's weird, isn't it? One of these days I'm gonna actually stream playing the game with all my mods. But I've been like not streaming for so long because I've been doing all this. So you know, I gotta stream something. Might as well stream the blending, the blender mines. Look at that, see? Shield and sheath near DL. And then right hand holding shield near DL. So that's all we need. Name it shield test. Wonderful. Yeah, Geichianjial is, if I remember correctly, it's somewhere close to Hangul Day, which is another holiday, I think. Which that one is about their little language thing that they invented. They're pretty proud of that one. Oh my god, this one didn't even work. Whoa! A mine full of blenders. Yeah, dude, I bet there would be a lot of bad blenders and a few good ones. And I'm lucky to have one of the good blenders. That's so weird. I wonder why. What's going on? Like, something's weird with, like, because I tried this with the custom equip system and it straight up didn't work. You guys like Naby's Poe sounds mod. Yeah, that's so strange that it's like, it's almost like that's the wrong name for the DL, but it can't be because I imported it. That is so weird that it's not working in game. Like, even though I, what could be causing this? I'm so stumped right now. I'm just having like a mod problem where it's like not showing the thing that I made inexplicably when it should be. Really weird, right? Weird stuff. Because he, in his hand it does it, but I said to do it on his back, but it's so strange. I don't know what to say. Let me put on the Wario, just to make sure it's calling his hand. Oh, and you know what? I should stream making Pidgeiro. That's what I should do. Okay, here's Wario. Still wrong shield, but that is calling his hand. Look at that. It's calling his Wario hands. Except it's being overridden by the player model, so in this case, yeah, see, shield test goes on top.
Oh yeah.
So if we put that on top, I think it should work. Nope, still didn't. Oh my goodness, what is going on? It worked when I didn't have the player model. And then I do, and it's like overriding it with the defaults that I put on it. This is such a mystery. You guys have any idea what's the problem? Because I I followed all the instructions. I wonder if you can like disable one. No, I guess not. Okay. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That is so weird, man. It works for his hand, but not for his back. And then for... It's also like not overriding the player model. I don't know what to say. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I might end it here just so that I can like troubleshoot off stream, because I don't want to have like a troubleshooting stream. I know that's like dumb to do that. Let's see if I can raid somebody. There's nobody to raid. Sunny thought it was an amazing stream, really? Even though it was like the most boring stream that ever existed. Thank you for saying that anyway. I'm just I'm just wondering, like, why isn't it working? That's so weird. Let's see if I can raid somebody who's playing a fun game. Little kitty game. Yeah, fun hanging out. Thing is, if you want to hang out, I'm always on that Discord server to see me operate Blender. I'm probably just bumbling around like an idiot. Like, I don't know what I'm doing in Blender. Let's see if anybody's playing little kitty game. No, this person is not doing that. Is anybody playing Wario World? Nobody's playing Wario World on all of Twitch.tv right now. Nobody. I am so disappointed in all of you. Nobody's playing Wario Land 4 either. What is wrong with you people? That's so disappointing. I'm trying to find somebody to raid. Nobody's playing F-Zero DX, of course. I mean, who would be doing that? Let's look for, Ghosty says, bet there's someone playing Ocarina of Time. Yeah, probably a lot of people randomizing it, I would imagine. There's one person playing Metroid Prime, but they don't look like they need a raid. Prime Remastered? Nobody playing Prime Remastered. Ocarina of... Fuck. Who is playing this game? Category, did I type it wrong? Oh, what do you need the? Do we need it to be The Legend of Zelda? Oh my god, you do need the. Ghosty was correct, there are tons of people playing this shit. Oh my god, look at all the people playing this. Shit. Randomizer. OOT Rando. Which one of these dorks should I raid? You guys want to pick somebody for me to raid? For those who don't know what raiding is, basically when I'm done streaming, I put all of my viewers onto somebody else's stream, and that's probably going to annoy you if you don't know what raiding is. So I just want to give you a fair warning. I do it as a way to be nice to people, just because people like being raided, but probably annoys the viewers if they don't know what to expect. So, I'll just maybe raid this dork. Who is this? Is this correct? Anyway, I'll talk to you guys on Discord after this. and then figure out what's probleming. Have a good night.